let you know when it's good to go. Alright, what's up guys? What's up? Welcome to the stream, everyone. Just had to accidentally have a little quick minute delay since I was going to get some pizza, but thank you guys for showing up. CSM, David, Juicy Indian, Zaki, War, Kate, thank you guys for showing up or dropping your messages. Today the main focus is to just, have a nice chill stream. Do not be surprised if the stream does all of a sudden just like bug out, since that has been happening for the past few streams, I guess, or yeah. But either way, it's just hold on a second. Yeah, we're still good on this one. But we're playing some RE4, and then you guys can honestly end up asking me questions about the remake and some sort of demo news or something like that. But either way, hopefully everyone has had themselves a good day. We're just casually playing through RE4, just experiencing most of the village part. War, thank you for the $2 donation. I really appreciate that.
Absolutely. I'm going to chime in now, so.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's all good, man. But thank you
So,
guys.
Yeah,
Oh, and also, sorry to cut you off though, but also,
No, go ahead.
just in case anybody is wondering, War on Horror is going to pretty much be my moderator and viewer for the chat, though. So if you guys do have questions, just let him know. Because on my phone, I usually read chat that way, and I gotta watch a very important basketball game on my phone as well. So I'm gonna be, twitching my eyes back and forth with everything. So if I accidentally die on professional, I'm not that bad at the game, trust me. But either way,
yeah. This is something I've kind of wanted to do for a while, but just hasn't worked out until now.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't see a lot of people do this. I guess Residents of Evil does, like group streams, but
yeah,
just a chill RE4 stream with some commentary. If anyone here has watched like the streams Evil Blitz and I did back last year into early this year, I think, of 5 and 6, it's probably not going to be that intense.
Yeah.
This will just be one of us playing.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we don't have a way to alternate, so it'll just be purely center playing. We are going to do New Game Professional.
Yeah.
We will watch all cutscenes for anyone wondering and try to go for all enemies, but yeah, there might be some deaths. So
yeah.
we'll see.
Trust me though, I'm not that bad at the game, and plus I have a challenge video dropping in I think a few days that will show you guys on how decent I am at the game. I just play the game a lot. I'm not gonna call myself good or anything, but now that I'm gonna have to say goodbye to chat. But if you guys do have questions, be sure to just drop them, since War on Horror is gonna ask me them, and I'll be sure to respond to them as much as possible. So I'm gonna switch off to my phone and I'm gonna mute this music, and then we can get into the actual playthrough of this game. So 1 second.
Yeah, and I'll pretty much be muted for cutscenes, so we probably won't talk during that, but
yeah,
otherwise
exactly.
I'll be moderating this.
Okay, so and also again, as I said before in the my previous streams have been a little bit buggy, so if OBS does end up crashing for a little bit, that's their fault, not mine. Maybe it is mine as well, because since I don't have the best PC. But anyways, guys, hopefully everyone's having themselves a good day and everything, and a good evening. Let's get into this playthrough officially.
Resident Evil.
And yeah, Juicy Indian, this is not going to be a speed run. I think we're going to do that at some other point.
Yeah, for sure.
That requires a little bit more coordination. This is just going to be kind of the chill speed run that I wanted to do.
1998.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll never forget it.
I wish there was a way to do like
Those
Mercenaries on
grisly
co-op,
murders
but
occurred in the
hopefully we'll have
Arklay
to maybe
Mountains.
save that for the remake.
Soon after, the news
If
was
they
out
put
to
it
the
in.
whole world, revealing
That could
it
honestly
was
be a
the
test for a
fault of
5 remake, man.
viral experiment conducted
It
by
could
the
be. I mean, people are
International
saying that could be a
Pharmaceutical
test for it.
Enterprise,
One of the enemy
Umbrella.
animations is similar to the
The
execution.
virus broke out
Yeah.
in a nearby mountain
And Capcom
community
just
back in
fixed
the city.
RE5, so on
It hit the
Steam.
peaceful little
Who
town.
knows?
with a
Yeah.
devastating blow
And
crippling
plus, in
its
case
very
anyone is wondering, and I think you guys do know now, every single Resident Evil game
Not taking any
on your
chances,
stores are pretty much on
the
sale,
President of the
so
United States
be sure to
made
get
a
them while you can,
contingency plan
especially if you don't
to
have them yet. So
sterilize
yeah,
Raccoon City. With the whole affair gone public, The United States government
I guess I
issued
didn't
an
realize I'm not going
indefinite
to hear game
suspension of
audio
business decree to Umbrella.
unless I turn.
Soon its
My
stock
audio's low?
prices crashed.
No,
And for
so
all
I'm not
intents
going to
and
hear
purposes,
game audio for some reason
Umbrella was
because
finished.
Blitz and I ran into this issue.
Oh
Which is
shit.
fine. I don't need to hear game audio.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna have it turned on my laptop.
But can the
I'm
chat
just
hear
gonna
my
have it-
audio? Like my game audio?
6 years have passed since that horrendous incident.
Guys, let us know if you can hear the game audio.
Yeah. I won't be able to
pretty
read
sure
chat,
that-
so yeah.
There's a valid reason I can't hear it because our
I
audio
received
sources
special
are
training
different.
via a secret organization working under the direct control
Yeah,
of
for
the
sure.
president.
Yeah, definitely let us
I
know
was
if
to
you guys
assume
can
the
hear this cutscene.
responsibility of protecting the new president's family.
Let's get that mouse out of the way.
Yeah, they can. It's coming through on YouTube fine. I have YouTube muted, and there's no way the game audio is looped into Discord in any way.
Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense then.
So I'm gonna turn the game audio on super low.
Guess
Let
that's a
me
local's way of breaking
know,
the ice.
guys, if there's an echo or any
Anyway,
issues.
You know what this is all about.
Yeah.
My assignment is to search for the president's missing daughter.
What? All by yourself?
I'm sure you boys didn't just tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire. Then again, maybe you did.
Oh, you crazy American. It's a direct order from the chief himself. I tell you, it's no picnic.
I'm counting on you guys.
Let's go, Vando. But yeah, feel free to drop some questions into the chat, and I'll do my best to respond to them. Whether if it's about this game, RE4 Remake, or anything involving the series.
It was right before I was to take on my duties of protecting the president's daughter when she was
Yeah, for
abducted.
sure. I'm still just figuring
That's
out
the
my
ultimate
audio
reason
here.
I'm in this lonely and rural part of Europe. According to our intelligence, there's reliable information about a sighting of a girl that looks very similar to the president's daughter. Apparently, she's being withheld by some unidentified group of people. Who would have thought that my first job would have been a rescue mission?
It's freezing. So cold all of a sudden. Must be my imagination.
Let's go, let's go. Nice to see you here,
Sorry it took
Paige.
so long.
Where's Jill? Gimme Jill. Not in this game.
I mean, she will be in Death Island, though. I'm very, very glad about that.
Oh, I know. I can't wait for that.
I've actually never been more hyped for a CG movie ever until this
I think
one.
I have been either.
Yeah. Especially that they have 4, like, you know, key protagonists in the series within just a single movie. It honestly just convinces me, like, what could Resident Evil 9 really be about and how many characters can be in there? Especially if the CG movie delivers. So, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I'll go and have a look around.
We'll stay and watch the car. Don't want to get any parking tickets.
Right. Parking tickets.
Good luck.
Jeez. Who are these guys?
Did you say something?
Leon,
There you
I
go,
hope you can hear me.
Amy, you're
I'm
lurking
Amy
while you
Cunningham.
play Dead by
I'll be
Daylight.
your support on
Playing
this
as
mission.
Leon, funnily enough.
Loud and
I have
clear.
not really checked out Dead
Somehow
by
I thought
Daylight.
you'd be a little older.
I never even played the
So
game. I think I did like a few minutes and then that was it.
That's right. She's the daughter of the
Yeah, I think to
president.
buy all the
So try to
RE
behave
content in it,
yourself,
it's
okay?
like over $100. So I
Whoever
don't,
this
I don't
group
know.
is, they sure
Yeah, I'm
picked
gonna
the
save my
wrong
money
group
for the
kidnap.
deluxe edition for
I'll
4
try to find
Remake,
some more
since
information
I
on my
kind of already spent my money doing that, but
Talk to you
yeah.
later. Leon out.
David, did we get your super chat? It didn't show, so I don't know if it's sent. I sent one. I don't see yours, so it probably didn't send. Unfortunately.
But if it did send and, you know, the super chat just didn't show it, then I really appreciate that, David. Means a lot.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure if you sent it successfully, it will show, but I don't know, maybe YouTube's messing up.
Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, shit, I gotta go get that barrel. Waste of time. But, I wonder, if that truck is gonna be blocking the pathway in the remake and they're just gonna
Oh.
drive off to get...
I hope so.
Yeah, I
That's
seriously
like a
do
really
wonder if that truck is gonna be
Cool
there.
Scene.
Yeah. Because we do see a dead cop in the basement of the house, so they clearly go off on their own. So Leon's like, you know, last man standing in that Jeep or whatever. So I'm just wondering if the truck is going to be there at all, or if it's just some beat up truck that I saw in some recent gameplay. Which I think that was the only vehicle that I was aware of seeing in the gameplay trailers for the remake. So we'll see what happens. That could have been a sudden change.
There's a cool prompt if you go over there.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me, sir?
Yeah, I mean, I wish the remake wasn't showing us the cop get set on fire. I think it was cooler when kind of happened off screen and you went into the village and saw it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's usually scarier when you don't see it happen.
Yeah.
It happens off screen.
I was
For
wondering
sure.
if you might recognize the girl in this photograph.
¿Qué carajo estás haciendo aquí? Lárgate, cabrón.
Sorry to have bothered you.
Al Simmons, the gameplay is too slow to fit modern audiences. Also, they're trying to copy The Last of Us with the stealth.
Is it freeze?
Yeah, there wasn't really a way to do stealth specifically in the original. So, I don't know how that'll work. I don't usually like stealth in games, but in RE4 it might work okay.
Yeah. I think
Really
they're
in the
actually making
original.
it one of the main implements, especially during the village sections, once you get Ashley, so I think that's when the stealth mechanic is realistically going to kick in. But it really honestly does depend on how you approach the game in your handful
Yeah,
of
I
playthroughs.
wonder if the game will punish people for just going in gun blazing,
Yeah,
or if that'll be a viable strategy.
for sure. It's one of the rarest death animations in the entire game because it only happens for so long. You see it with the Plaga removal laser, but with just an ordinary gun, you rarely see it. I
What
think
death animation?
it's when they just fall to both of their knees, like just straight
Oh,
up.
headless. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Man, what game is this? It's RE4.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 4.
But one thing I really do like, though, is that they did expand upon this house, though. They made it, honestly, a lot more creepier once you go into the lower sections of it in the remake, so...
I mean, yeah, admittedly, it is pretty simplistic in the original, in the original here.
Yeah.
There's not much to it.
Yeah, for sure.
So they're basically doing what they did with Village. They have kind of this opening house to explore.
Yeah, I had a feeling that Village was just like this big-ass test or teaser for the 4 remake, and it honestly just seems that way.
Yeah, I don't know.
that's-
If that was the... maybe it was the intent.
It was, because Village had side quests, it's just that the Duke never told us about it, but now that we're being told about the side quests in the 4 remake, it's definitely taken a page out of Village's book, though, so... Village will have its influence, but then again, Village was influenced by 4 originals, so...
Right, so it's all just circular, which is
Yeah,
interesting.
it's all like one big-ass cycle, I guess.
Which, as long as they keep things somewhat fresh, I don't mind.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the only downside of the stream is I'm not going to be able to hear the game audio because if I play it back on like YouTube, I'm just going to hear myself echo.
Yeah, that's no
That
worries.
won't.
At least we're in a call, at least, I guess.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Because when Blitz and I were doing RE5, this was the same situation, but I could at least play the game audio out of like Steam, I think.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I really wonder what this section's going to look like in the remake. We haven't really seen this path.
I actually think there's an additional house. It's just the thing is that, because it was shown in my map breakdown video, I think a few weeks ago,
Wait,
but,
yeah, I was going to say, get that prompt. We're definitely probably not getting that prompt in
yeah. But, yeah, this is definitely going to be a game that's just... I hope it blows me away. But I still think that the remake, or the original, is going to, like, favor because nostalgia, of course, and my childhood effects for this game. So, either way, I just hope, you know, the remake has, like, my expectation for the 4 remake is to at least crack my top 5. Like, I'm expecting this game to be great, so,
Leon,
yeah.
how you holding up?
Bad
I
question.
don't know. I'll have to think
Sorry
about
to
where
hear
it'll
that.
fit in my top
I'm
10.
sending you a playing manual.
Yeah.
Games
Hope
of
you
all
find it
time.
useful.
I'll take a look at it. Thanks.
So everything's going to be very, very interesting. I still can't believe tomorrow's going to be the month of RE4 Remake. It's going to be crazy.
Oh, no. What's the exact day? The 23rd?
The 23rd or 4th, yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember.
And if you, yeah, it just depends on what time zone you're in. You know, time zones are just going to be, you know, all crazy and everything, so.
Yep, I've got the whole day off from work, so I'll try to stream it somewhere. Maybe I was going to do Discord, but Discord has lots of audio issues I can't seem to fix, so you guys might see me do that in the Horror Council.
Yeah, and, before the remake actually does initially come out, I'm actually going to promote the Discord server again in a community post if you guys do want to join up with me and other content creators, so.
Yep.
Just let me know about it. Nope, nothing to drop for me. Alright.
How much stuff do you usually try to collect before you go to the shotgun?
Everything health-wise.
Yeah, I try to not stay around for too long because you just get swarmed so easily.
Yeah, exactly.
But I usually try to go to the tower to grab the shoddy ammo, at least.
Yeah.
I assume you know about the Molotovs?
Yep. The funny thing is, though, is that for the majority of my challenges that I do for this game, I actually do like this weird kind of thing where I just continuously walk, because if you just straight up walk, the Ganados won't attack you for some reason. And as long as they're behind you, that's the case, but, yeah.
Oh, you mean if you, like, creep around the village, kind of?
Yeah, you just do, like, a walking tour around the village, and, you're pretty much the teacher, and the Ganados are, like, the students following you, and they won't attack you. It's kind of, it's weird. I learned that off of a... Yeah, I actually do that strat off of my challenge videos, because I saw it off of Dante Ravioli and shit.
Or he did a walking challenge, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
So actually, some level of stealth is possible in the game.
For sure, for sure.
But, like, I mean, by the time you get to the island, it's really not. So.
Yeah, the island is going to be, like, straight up guns blazing. I already know it, because they're going to expect you to be there.
It looks like they're keeping that in the remake. I'm glad they didn't, like...
Yeah.
Try to turn the whole game into a House Beneviento clone.
Yeah, I wouldn't really see the reason why that 4, especially on how the original is, I don't know why it would try and, like, translate to a completely different thing, though. I mean, I know that there's, like, you know, some things you want to expand on, though, but keep the key things at least either 1-to-1 or, like, expand upon that shit, you know? So... yeah. Shit, I gotta fix my selection for the shotgun, but whatever. I actually have a lot of handgun ammo right now. That's kind of crazy. I don't know if you're going to get that much in the remake, though.
Yeah, I was wondering about that, how generous the remake will be with ammo.
Yeah, for sure.
But something I wanted to call out, and I was on mute, unfortunately, for a little bit. The cutscene that you get when you go right into the house is really, really good, and I hope they keep it.
Yeah.
Have something similar, because if you look carefully in the background, you can actually see 2 Ganados running.
Yeah.
In the window, and they're carrying a ladder, which at the time was like, for a Resident Evil fan, I was like, holy shit, these enemies are so much smarter.
Yeah, for sure.
Than your typical zombie outbreak. So I mean, this was the moment I think shit got really real for the franchise.
Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of these dudes, man. Wow.
Told you, they'll swarm you.
For sure. That's why I usually just stay here for the strat purposes.
I usually just, like, my favorite strat is just to barricade myself in the back of this house.
Yeah.
Like where the cabinet is. And
Oh,
just
yeah.
camp out with the shotgun.
I usually camp out right here because since the enemies don't really, like, throw their stuff up at you and, you know, there's only, like, one way they could go. But then again, you know...
That's true, too, yeah.
This small house that I'm pointing at right now is just... does the exact same thing, honestly.
Right. Well, the problem with camping in, like, one of those little
need that
sheds
egg.
is if you get stuck, you're
Yeah.
kind of screwed.
Pretty much. Oh, it's a gold egg. Let's go.
Oh, someone super chatted.
Oh, nice.
Oh, David just came back.
Oh, nice.
I don't like Louise's face, but love that he's in the remake more.
I honestly feel like he might be a lot more charismatic and energetic in this remake. And I honestly really love that because I feel like we didn't get much of Luis, and it's especially on how much of a compelling character he was in the original. But the fact that they're expanding on that, I'm glad. Is it weird that you know, if they're putting him past his original death point? Yes,
It
but
is, but
definitely from how his actual death point is in the remake, there's a chance that a lot of shit could be brewing up, especially on if you guys didn't see that in the trailer or in one of my shorts or anything. So, yeah.
Oh, I do think he was charismatic in the original, but no, they didn't give him a ton of time to shine.
Yeah.
He gets a little more time in separate ways.
Yeah, that too. That too. He even had, like, new dialogue as well, so that's
Yep.
pretty good.
Lord Sattler.
How much did David super chat again?
$2.
Nice. Thank you, David.
If the Verdugos aren't as fast in the original, I'm out. Yeah, he was fast as fuck. I mean, you really only fought the one Verdugo in the original. The other one got incorporated into Salazar's final form.
Yeah, with the Queen Plaga, so...
Yeah.
Hunnigan, I've
I
seen
think,
something new.
like, that Verdugo
From the
basically
body of an
became the
officer.
large tentacle, right?
Something's happened to the
Yeah, pretty much.
Leon, you need to get out of there. Look for a tower and follow the trail near
They
it.
won't hit you if you always look up, really? The Ganados won't hit, like, if their projectiles will always miss.
That's actually really interesting.
I didn't know that.
Me neither. I
Did
knew
you
about
just
them,
kill-
like, they wouldn't, like, you know, attempt to attack you if you were just walking around and they were behind your back, but...
I guess
that,
looking
however,
up,
no.
like, you juke it, I guess.
Maybe.
The game is like, you don't see the enemies, they don't attack you.
One other thing that,
that.
with that new Game Informer interview, that actually, technically, was actually old as hell, but it just came out in video form, they were talking about there was this new kind of, like, dodge mechanic that Leon had, and I was just wondering, a lot of people were thinking about it, that it was going to be very similar to, RE3 Remake with, like, the roll dodge or something like that, but...
Yeah, they're not doing that.
Yeah, they're not going to do that, but they said that, it's actually going to be more of a side dodge kind of thing, and I think the only game that has done that side dodge kind of thing was Revelations 2, and they did that extremely well. I think they
Oh, yeah, I remember
personally...
that, yep.
Yeah, I think they personally improved that over Rev 1, but,
I was gonna say, Rev 1 did something similar too, right?
yeah, it was just a lot more harder to, you know...
Pull off.
Yeah, a lot harder, and then Revelations 2, it was just, like, one button, and then that was it. It was good, though.
Capcom K11ER. I think, recognize you from the Discord, because your name is just Capcom there.
Yeah.
Is this PS5? No, what is this?
It's Series X, but,
Series X.
I'm running it off of my PC through the Xbox app, so it doesn't really necessarily look the best, since my PC is low budget, but either way, it's just, yeah. But, I mean, honestly, comparing, like, every single aspect of the village, this definitely seems like a lot more organized, though, but, in the remake, it definitely looks like it's a lot poorer, but apparently this, big-ass tower where, you know, they throw the Molotov cocktails at you, that shit collapses. I don't know if the cocktails will be responsible for that, but it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, I don't mind some structures just being destructive, but I don't really care for the idea of iconic landmarks getting destroyed.
Yeah. And,
because I wonder what, like, the canon outcome is then. Although maybe that doesn't really matter.
I don't really think it honestly matters, because I'm viewing the remakes as, like, its own timeline, to be honest with you. That's how I'm
Kind
just
of. I
viewing
mean,
it.
yeah, it's kind of not either non-canon or just alternative canon.
Yeah,
Sort of accurate.
yeah,
And then at
that's
whatever point they stop making the remakes, it just kind of collapses into that.
exactly. And I don't know when they're gonna stop though. But to ask the live viewers right now, if you had to pick one game to be next remade, I probably already know the answer. Drop it in the chat.
I wish I could do a poll for you, but I don't think I can do that. I think you have to do that.
Oh shit.
But anyway. Sorry, what was your question about?
If you had to pick one RE game to be remade next, even though I probably know the answer,
Yeah.
well, which one would it be?
Come on, everybody, say it.
Yep.
It's going to be CV.
Yep.
But I still think they should do something with Outbreak at some point, even if it's just to remaster it.
Or just file number 3. I honestly, just an Outbreak kind of style game in the RE engine would sell like hotcakes, especially if it's, you know, multiplayer and not some I wouldn't even say, well, yeah, actually some effortless piece of garbage like Reverse. That had potential. The game had potential. It was just not good.
I wouldn't mind getting another stream going of RE-verse just to do an hour or two, but
Yeah. Just to stomp on its grave or something.
yeah. Yeah, I wonder what the user base is like now. Gotta be
It's
pretty
under 20 people. Resistance is doing better than Reverse. Oh, do not hit me.
Have we seen for sure that the blue medallions returned?
Yes, 100%. If you see the Game Informer gameplay, the blue medallions will be there, and they do show in that gameplay that they do end up shooting one. So I think the thing is that
have changed?
yeah, the locations have definitely changed. I think they're actually spread out through the entirety of the game. They're like, you know, they have their own sections and their own side quests, I guess. But yeah,
I feel like that's something you have to do in a remake: change locations and like QTE spots up.
yeah, exactly.
Because if that's the same, people will just be like, "This is not be different than the original."
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, everyone's saying Code Veronica.
Yeah, I personally want a Zero remake. If anyone is wondering on what I specifically want, but Code Veronica, I mean, I would love to see that too. That's my second option. But if I'm gonna be completely real with you, if it was up to Capcom to remake another game, I really would not rule out Resident Evil 1 again. I would not do that. Jesus, Leon, what is wrong with you? Holy cow, I'm not even moving my joysticks or anything.
Is there some drift?
Yeah, some drift, and also Leon's arms are just really shaky. They're probably gonna fix that up in the remake too, but we'll see. Since his arms are a lot bigger.
Do you have the best of the Xbox controllers, the Elite 2 or whatever it is, Elite Series 2?
Yeah, I do, but unfortunately, like, the more and more you play with it, I guess, for some reason, the stick drift does show up. It does this with almost every Xbox controller that I'm aware of, because,
yeah,
one of my best friends, he has that too, so maybe it's just an Xbox thing, but, I do eventually want to switch over to PS5 when the time is right, I'd say the least, and plus...
Dual Sense.
Yeah. See, come on, can I hit this? Where's that circular dot at? Ah, fuck it, I'll move closer.
Yeah, I hope all the treasures come back, including my favorite one, the elegant chessboard.
Yeah, the chessboard was actually really cool.
To not see that.
I want to see the Staff of Royalty, man. That shit was... That shit was, unknown. Because I never knew about it until I just saw that underground, like, section in the mine area.
Yeah. And I love that RE4 can do that, like, years and years after I first started playing it, I was still finding cool shit.
Yeah, exactly. And there was just a lot of good things
it'll be like that with the remake, but
yeah,
if they can achieve that.
Yeah, for sure. Did I get all the medallions? I don't think I did. I'm gonna try
these days it's a little harder to achieve that with everything being online, but
yeah, for sure.
Because back when this game released, not absolutely everything was online. People didn't do full plays.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Staff of Royalty is another good treasure, though, too. I think that's like the most most valuable
Singular one, yeah.
non-combinable treasure. Yeah, that can't be combined. The most valuable is the
Salazar
family
crown.
crown. Yeah,
Yeah.
Salazar family crown.
So, I gotta take a bite of pizza first before I do this, actually. I'm glad this is gone personally, but yeah.
Are there 7 medallions here or 8 here? I forget.
There was 7 in the village, 8 at the graveyard.
That's right. There's more in the graveyard. I forget that sometimes. I am a bit disappointed that we won't apparently be getting this QTE in the remake. I love this Indiana Jones shit, running away from boulders.
It'd probably be better if Chris was punching them, actually.
I would accept, like, if it was in-game, like, you had to run away from it live, like, not in a cutscene.
Yeah.
Or not scripted, but I don't think they're doing anything with it.
Yeah, kind of similar on how it was like an RE1 remake.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Alright, I have a weird... Aw, you asshole. Come back here.
First death? No.
Oh, that lag is kicking my ass. I'm still good,
Lag.
am I?
What lag? I'm not seeing any lag in the stream on YouTube so far.
Oh, no, I'm just talking about the game lag. That's just the app. There we go. Got that. I'll just throw it. Did I just step on a spider? Was that what that was? Must have been.
I don't think there's any spiders on the ground that I've ever seen.
You might actually see that in my footage coming up.
Interesting.
I just
They
heard
should
a
be in the cabin.
Yeah.
Or the shack. Yeah.
But I heard a squish as soon as Leon started running. I was like, did he just step on a spider?
Interesting. I've never noticed any spiders on the ground, but there could be. For the longest time, I didn't know that there were a handful of beetles in the game, too.
Yeah.
Like, there's one on a tree, actually, right back from where you came from, I think.
Yeah, that's the red. That's the red cat's eye, I think. Or are you talking about, like, an actual bug?
Yeah, there's an actual beetle that... there's, like, 4 of them in the game, and they will fly away if you get near them.
Oh, yeah.
So they're kind of like the bats, you can't shoot them.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't know that till, like, about a year ago. There was still something I didn't know about RE4.
There's probably still a lot of shit that I don't know about this game, and I played it on for countless of times, so... It's just that kind of game, man.
It is. So many cool little tricks and things they put in.
Exactly.
Go to the far corner of the house, there's a box. I'm assuming you grind through that, though. Do you know about the jet ski trick?
I do know about it, though. I just don't know how to trigger it.
It is hard to trigger, so it depends on the platform. I think it's usually shoulder buttons.
Oh, yeah.
For the life of me, though, I don't know how you would do it on PC.
Shit. I mean, I don't even know how to do it on console. I'd probably just have to look up a tutorial of it.
Yeah, that's definitely one of those little cool little things a lot of people don't know about. So.
Yeah.
A little rough, don't you think?
Hey, sorry, guys. Let me catch up with chat a little bit.
Not like them?
Paige, the Ganato's still not working. Or still just working, oblivious to the chaos around him, yeah.
Okay.
Do you think Jill's part in RE Death Island will tease at RE9's plot? Man, I hope so.
You never know it can, because this is the most up-to-date versions of Leon and Jill that we will get. And Rebecca. So you never know.
What?
I wish it took place, like, after 8. And not just, like, a little bit before 7, but...
Yeah, for sure.
So hopefully they do, like, that kind of promotional thing.
Mm-hmm.
Use Death Island as a promotional tool for RE9, kind of like they did with Degeneration and Damnation.
Mm-hmm.
Those were lead-ins for RE4 and 5, respectively, but...
And Damnation was the lead-in for 6 as well. And then, yeah. And then since...
that's right, 5 and 6. I said 4. Yep.
Yeah,
Right.
and then Vendetta happened, then this is getting a sequel, which is Death Island. And maybe if it can settle in for RE9 or something like that, then I'm looking forward to it. Or even... You never know. It could settle in for Revelations 3 since Rebecca's in it. So there's a lot of options out
true.
there. So
Then again, it's Capcom, and maybe they will just keep this self-contained. Unfortunately, we don't know yet.
yeah.
We'll probably do like a full hour-long podcast breakdown of the show when we're done watching it.
Yeah, that's something I want to do.
I would always love to stream the movies live on YouTube with like reactions, but we just get copyright struck into oblivion.
Can you do that with the Discord?
Discord, they don't care.
Okay.
You can do anything on Discord and have watch parties and stuff, but if you were to do that on YouTube, now you would just get struck right down. Abdo, you noticed when they showed the island with Mike and Leon using the MP5, you can see Krauser's knife instead of Leon's
Wake
knife.
up.
That's something I actually did not notice.
Oh, I think he's right. Like, it looked more like Krauser's knife. You're saying Leon had it?
And into another.
I think Krauser still has
tell me
his
what's going
iconic
on
knife.
here?
yeah, he
which is
still
actually-
does. hmm
Which you can actually buy that knife in real life. It's called the Merc Works Sniper. It's
Really?
available online to purchase, but it's like $450, so I don't think I'm going
Name's
to buy
Leon.
it anytime soon.
Came here looking
That's
for
really
this
cool.
girl. Seen her?
Yeah, I'm disappointed Leon doesn't have that knife,
Cop or something?
but at least we get to see Krauser
You
use it.
don't look the type.
hmm
Maybe.
We need RE5 Remake next. I guess we'll see.
Okay,
And I still think it's
let
kind of
me
unlikely,
guess.
but
I disagree with
Probably-
that, especially from the time on how many other fixed camera games that need a remake.
Start explaining.
But maybe if we're in like 2030 something, then yeah, maybe that's when you do a remake.
yeah.
Just
Yeah,
kidding.
2030 maybe. I mean, I was wrong about RE4. I was skeptical it was going to get remade. But it did, so.
Me too. Then I was blown away, but 5, it's a different standard because if it does get a remake before Code Veronica's 0-1 again outbreak, then we're gonna start a dialogue.
Yep.
Used to be a cop in Madrid.
Abdo, there is one of those bugs near the barn where you fight Mendez. Yeah, I think that's where another one of them is.
Why'd you
And then
quit?
there's another one on the island.
Policia.
Eventually, when we get to the island, I'll point it out because
Nobody
that's the
really
easiest one to
appreciates you
find.
enough for it.
Nice.
Being a hero is
No
what
way,
it's
Code
cracked up
Veronica
to be
first. I
anymore.
agree.
Yeah, me too. Well, 0
Will-
first for me, but Code Veronica is definitely in there as well.
Hey, though.
Yeah.
I thought I was bad.
Will Luis die by Krauser? I
Somehow
mean,
managed to
unfortunately,
get
unless that
myself involved with
unless
the
that
incident in
trailer's a
Raccoon
fake
City
out, it
on
looks
my
like it.
first day in the
Yeah,
force.
it's gonna hit a lot deeper to
That is
death,
the incident
personally
before
for
our
me.
outbreak, right?
Yeah.
I think I might have seen a sample of the virus in a lab at the
Code
department.
Veronica, then RE5, then just move on to RE9. Yeah, I think RE9 is going to happen, though, first before any remake.
Me too. I agree.
After you.
Because I think after Remake 4, I don't think we're going to get much of anything until RE9.
I agree with that. And plus, they've been pumping out the remakes a lot more compared to new mainline stories, so I just want to see RE9 right after this. Or Revelations
Yeah.
3. One of those
I
two.
mean, no matter what you think about what needs to get remade first, I think we still need a break from the remakes a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind if they remade Code Veronica like a few years from now, or next year in 2024, as crazy as that would sound, but
right?
I think after CV, take a break. And
I think the
then,
problem...
yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
And then on the 30th anniversary for RE, drop one remake or something, I don't know.
I think the problem with the remakes is that they just suck so much oxygen away from what could be real story progression
That's
by
interesting.
focusing so much on remaking the past that, you know...
Yeah, that is true. That is very,
Right.
very true.
Over here, stranger.
Leon is using it at least at the part they showed in the trailer. Huh. Maybe somehow the classic knife becomes purchasable from the merchant.
I'd like to see that, since Leon's carrying the one still that Marvin gave him, even though we broke that shit a while ago.
Bro, do y'all think PRL 412 comes back? I hope so, but that could probably be DLC, like a $2 purchase or something.
It could
I
be.
don't know. I hope they bring all those iconic special weapons back.
I hope they do as well. I think the Chicago typewriter is easily a must because they've done it in previous games with Revelations 2. The infinite launcher will be a thing, I know that for a fact. But the Plaga removal laser, I'm really
I don't know.
unsure about it. I'm very
Is that-
unsure.
That was added to the Wii version, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's funny is that the removal laser actually functions differently on the PS2 compared to new consoles, because on the PS2, it's actually just a singular shot, but when the the newer consoles came out and it, you know, got ported over there, like Xbox One and PS4 and all that, and even PS3, I remember. It pretty much takes everything out that it sees. So, yeah, it was actually functioning a lot differently compared to, you know, its original consoles, but yeah. But should it come back, I would love to see it come back, because I love using overpowered weapons, but I don't know. They might come up with something different, because I think there's a new gun as well, like known as the Bone Shaker or something like that, in the Deluxe Edition.
Sounds like a shotgun.
It is a shotgun. It's like an old one. It's like the Model 1887 on a Call of Duty game or something like that.
Interesting. So it's kind of like a hunting shotgun. Or a trench shotgun. I'll have to look into that.
Pretty much.
You're sad Mike doesn't have his accent. I actually like some of his new dialogue, like courtesy, like one chopper coming up, courtesy of Hunnigan. I don't mind Mike having more dialogue.
Yeah, I think it actually is really
cool.
cool.
More impactful.
Exactly. That is very, very true on what you said. So,
but pilots never have good luck in Resident Evil. So.
Not even Kirk.
No. Only Chris has gotten away with it, piloting that jet at the end of Code Veronica.
Yeah, and RE6 as well. Ada with the helicopter and RE6 too. But yeah.
Ada and Wesker in the. Well, Wesker wasn't canonically in the chopper at the end of Leon's scenario.
Yeah,
that's just
much.
A remake rumor.
Can I buy the TMP off here? Yeah, fuck it, I'll just...
Yeah, you should be able to right now. Yeah.
I have too much health, actually.
Yeah, I guess wait on that.
Hold on, there's a way I can manage this. Trust me.
There is a great mod was released today by a fan called RE4. You're talking about World S?
Yeah, that was the one that I'm talking about.
Yeah,
a lot of people are actually really, really liking it.
I'll have to look up some footage of that. Yeah, the mod was called RE4S.
Yeah, me too.
Love the Chicago typewriter. Hopefully they bring that back. Yeah, that's... Damn. Fire away Chicago style.
Pretty much.
It's interesting they're adding the MP5, because I'm not sure...
The reason why I think Hunk's main weapon in the fourth Survivor was an MP5, right? If they bring him back for Mercenaries, his main weapon's going to be the MP5.
Oh, maybe. It's because they switched it up with the TMP.
Yeah.
In RE4 and gave him that. The MP5 is iconic. It's a super iconic weapon. In the remake, do you think the other two Ada missions will be in it? Separate Ways and Assignment Ada?
I sure as hell hope so.
I hope Separate Ways is. I mean, Assignment Ada was non-canon, so it would be a big loss if we didn't get it, but...
Yeah. What are you guys throwing at, man? That's crazy.
Oh, why did they miss you?
Oh,
you're talking about...
Yeah, it's the dudes with the dynamites. They're just throwing these blatantly. It's funny. They have so much on their way down.
I've noticed they have a lot of trouble on this slope, and sometimes they'll slide down.
Yeah, that's my strat. That's why I'm just chilling here. Oh, shit.
You have to watch World S mod trailer. The mod was in development for 2 years. Adds new experiences to the game, create custom maps and items and enemies and more interesting. Yeah, I'll try to check some of it out.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
Bro, I wonder if they're gonna still keep the incendiary missions in the remake. I really hope so.
Yeah, I didn't see them in the trailer at all. Like, I didn't see anything. We've only seen frag grenades and flashbangs. That's it. I don't know if incendiary grenades will be a thing, but I sure as hell hope so, since they were a primary grenade in the original. So
I wonder if the crossbow bolt is explosive and kind of replaces it, or if something replaces it.
Yeah,
but I hope not, because they were pretty useful.
Yeah,
especially once RE4 got the HD remaster and was running in 60 frames. The 60 frame upgrade causes the flames to actually cycle quicker and do more damage. So they're actually really OP in the HD remaster. Hand cannon, what about the hand cannon? I mean, I hope they include it. That's like the hardest thing to unlock in this game.
Yeah.
It's probably the hardest out of the box challenge.
I still want that achievement for Mercenaries, though. I really do. But I just don't want it to make it insanely hard like how RE Village did it. As weird as that sounds, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I want pretty much all the weapons to return. The only stuff I'm okay with being cut is crap like the Punisher or the Mine Thrower. I don't think anyone's gonna cry if those don't come back.
Yeah.
I'm sure the Punisher has a few things, but I think a lot of people use it.
Yeah, the Punisher was actually showcased. It's actually a trading weapon that you can do now for Spinels or Spinels, however they're pronounced. Yeah. If you actually accrue 5 of them, I think, you can actually trade it in for a Punisher.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. It was in the showcase trailer like a few months back, I think. I remember.
Yeah, I don't think it needed to return, but that's interesting. So happy Luis has a bigger role in the remake. And then what about Separate Ways? We kind of already answered that. Hopefully it returns. We haven't seen it though.
Yeah, that's
so
the problem.
People are suggesting it could be DLC, which I hope not. I consider that basically base content at this point.
Yeah, I want Separate Ways and Assignment Ada to be a part of the base vanilla game. Like, just straight up side content. But the problem is that I'm going to have, if it's DLC, don't put a paywall behind it. Don't do it. Because that's exactly what... The original was straight up free content. It kind of was DLC since, you know, the GameCube didn't have it and the PS2 did have it. But if we're talking about full-on game, you know, with the extra ports to the modern consoles, don't put a paywall behind those DLCs if they're not a part of the launch game. Like, if you're doing Operation Javier, which is a part of a wish list of mine, then fine, you can do put a paywall behind that, whatever. I'll happily spend my money on that. But if it's Separate Ways, I have a problem with it, especially if you're going to make millions of dollars straight up off the first month, especially that it's RE4, so I don't see a reason.
Yeah, it's been part of the base game for so long, I just consider it essential content.
Yeah.
I can definitely, and Capcom's still a for-profit company, I can definitely see them charging for it. Especially because they're already going to give us Mercenaries as free DLC, which I don't think that should be DLC. But
I wish it wasn't.
yeah. I mean, Mercenaries was free in the original game, so obviously that should be free DLC, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, because Separate Ways was kind of gatekept on the PS2 version as a means to sell that a little bit better.
Yeah.
I could see them coming full circle and making it paid DLC.
If they do that, then... Jeez, dude. That's greedy as fuck. That is greedy as fuck.
On the other hand, Separate Ways is a good, like, 3-hour chunk of content. It's one of the longer Resident Evil, like, pieces of side content out there.
Yeah.
So, I can't say it wouldn't be worth it, because it would be, but...
Yeah. But the thing is about RE4 was that what made it so good was the side content with Ada's story, with the Mercs, with Assignment Ada. If you're just gonna launch the game straight up just like that, like just main story and that's it, and then you're just gonna wait for post-launch DLC, come on, man.
That was my concern way back when the remake was first rumored. I was like, there's no way in this day and age we're gonna get a complete package. Like, RE4 at the time it was released was kind of the last of a dying breed of totally complete bug-free experiences.
Yeah.
It's just kind of not. Game development has gotten so big and complex, it just doesn't really happen a lot anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, Nintendo games are some of the few games that do give you complete in-box, no DLC, or minimal DLC, complete experiences, fewer no bugs. So, that and stuff like Elden Ring. Elden Ring seems like people think they did a good job of that too.
Yeah, for sure. Especially winning Game of the Year.
True. Mr. Rainbow saw your stream and my recommendations. Well, welcome.
Thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate that. Oh, shit. Oh, well, good thing that happened.
H. Bacillin, MNZ, you think it's better to get a more complete and better Mercenaries later than a lacking one with DLC? I mean, that's still true, ultimately.
Yeah, because I actually do tend to agree with that because RE8 Mercenaries was completely dull because all you could use was Ethan. That was it. And then the additional orders came in. It did get, like, the game a little bit more flavor, though, but the problem was the roster was thin, and yeah, that was pretty much it. And also the maps were, you know, they were good, but they were pretty fucking long. It kind of... I feel like RE8 Mercs was actually a lot more closer to raid mode than Mercenaries itself, personally. Is that a little too crazy to say?
No, it was like a mix between raid mode and original.
Yeah. Especially if you had to kill a certain amount of enemies to, like, you know, get full progression, you know? It wasn't like this free-for-all like the classic ones, like... Well, 4, I should say, but because 5 had a cap of 150. I don't know about 6, but... Yeah.
Yeah, I've only played a little bit of 6 Mercenaries.
Yeah.
6 Mercenaries has phenomenal music, like the best Mercenaries music ever, but the gameplay is fun, but it's not super memorable.
Yeah. Light your fucking dynamite up, man.
Are you taking all enemies out here? Because I know it's easy to run away in this section.
Oh yeah, I am. Plus, I'm tired of this music. I just want to get through it so this could just shut up.
The music was so nerve jangling and tense and stressful. I want to look her name up because the composer for the original RE4 was just absolutely brilliant and talented.
Yeah.
And it's a shame because after RE4, she didn't do anything. Oh, that's right. That's her name. Masao Senbongi did the soundtrack for this. And it's a shame because it seems like she left Capcom and just doesn't work in the industry anymore. She never ended up doing anything after this.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I didn't really necessarily look into it too much, though. But,
yeah.
I hope she's doing well. I hope she's doing well.
Hopefully. But, I mean, the soundtrack in RE4 was a lot of what made the game what it was.
Yeah.
Frankly.
Personally, my second favorite behind 2 original.
Remake 1?
2 original.
Oh, 2
Remake
original.
Remake 1 is third for me.
Nice.
And then, what would be another underrated soundtrack? Well, 3 original has actually a really good fucking soundtrack. I actually might have it 4th. But, sad thing is I never played the game yet, but yeah, that's pretty much all I can think of in terms of ranking soundtracks since I haven't really listened to all of them. I know Code Veronica's got to be in that conversation. 1 original could be. And yeah.
Yeah, starting with like 5 onward, they're not quite as memorable. But...
No. I mean, 7's Save Room theme was really good in Go Tell Aunt Rhody, but I don't know anything else after that.
Go Tell Aunt Rhody was a really good lyrical song. I know not everybody likes lyrical songs in their games, but
yeah,
they did a good job with that.
Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, I can reload perfectly fine.
See, I think it's this area right here that might be the industrial area on the new remake map.
Yeah. Oh, and another thing I actually wanted to ask you. Did I take any damage from that section at all?
Doesn't look like it unless you healed.
I don't think I... Well, I think I did extend my health, but I didn't take damage necessarily. But okay. I might have to look back at the footage, though. But in case anybody is wondering, my next RE Challenge video in a few days that's going to come up is a no damage run. But I'm going to have my own few rules and stipulations because, you know, it's my fucking challenge.
Once you max your health out, can you sell it for 3,000 pesetas each?
I don't upgrade my health at all.
Herb?
I don't really upgrade it. I just sell every single health item that I can.
Normally.
Yeah. Since, you know, I can't take damage, so, you know, what's the point of upgrading it, right?
Oh, for the challenge, but, like, normally, what do you do with that?
Oh, normally?
Maxed out.
Yeah. That's what I normally do. I usually tend to sell the yellow herbs, but sometimes I forget.
You don't start giving them to Ashley.
Oh shit, I ran empty on this gun. Gotta use my shotgun now. They're dropping me lots of TMP ammo, that's crazy.
TMP ammo is semi-common in the game,
yeah. Yeah, for sure.
It would suck to add mercenaries as a free DLC. The add characters you have to buy later on.
Yeah, that would be... Personally, that'd be pretty fucking bad.
That would be lame.
Yeah.
Just give it to us all up front, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They didn't do that with Lady D or Heisenberg or Chris. It was just... Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be weird as hell if you made them, like, you know... purchasable characters. That'd be terrible.
Yeah, after releasing it for free anyway, yeah, you might as well just make the whole thing free.
Yeah, for sure.
Just bought the Laced Records vinyl OG soundtrack. Nice.
That's fire. One thing I honestly do hope is that if bear traps are a thing, I wish the Ganados could step into them. Since they can't
And
do
hurt
it in this game.
themselves, yeah.
Yeah.
That's something that could be grounded in reality. Like, you could bait them into them.
Yeah, and another funny thing that I totally forgot to mention, but in the Game Informer gameplay that I saw that was like 17 or 10 minutes long, you can actually shoot off the leg of a Ganado.
Or, like, blow it off with a shotgun.
Yeah. Holy shit, he almost had me.
Yeah. And then there's one that likes to lurk behind the doors.
Yeah. I think that was him, actually. Yeah, since the music stopped, I think. But, yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, great. What do I fill this in with? Probably the rifle ammo, since I don't have a rifle. I wouldn't mind if...
Are you going
sold
to use a Magnum at all?
100%. I'm definitely going to go back. Once I get to the castle, I'm going to go back and then get the broken one. I don't know if I'm going to use the Killer 7, though.
I was going to say, you're going to upgrade to that. The thing with the Killer 7 is
Get
you
your
get it
ass
so late
down
in
there.
the game, it's not really worth updating.
Yeah.
Or
Especially if,
upgrading to it.
yeah, especially if the exclusive upgrade for the Broken Butterfly makes it more powerful than the Killer 7. Honestly, the only reason
Yeah.
why I'd see people would get it is because of how badass it looks.
It does look cool.
Yeah.
I mean, the handling, the capacity, firing rate, all of that technically is better.
Yeah.
But you do take a hit with the firepower.
Yeah, for sure. Also, do you take a hit with the capacity as well, since...
No, you get increased capacity by 2 bullets.
With the Broken Butterfly or Killer 7?
Oh, Killer 7 has higher cap.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, yeah, 14 bullets, and then Broken was 12, okay.
It's
I forgot
better
about that.
basically in every single regard except firepower.
Yeah.
Oh, you probably don't have room for the fish.
What's up?
You probably don't have room for the fish in your inventory.
Oh, no, I wish I did.
Because I never do at this point.
Yeah.
They didn't do that with RE-verse, so there is hope they won't do buyable characters in RE4. Yeah.
That would be the dumbest thing that Capcom could do, personally.
Are you going to take the crows out?
Yeah, I did. Oh yeah, another thing that's actually really cool to actually experience is that if you don't take the insignia key, you can actually freely roam around most of the village.
The what key? Oh, the insignia key.
Yeah. If you actually don't take it, you could freely roam around the village, but if you do take it, then it unlocks the cutscene. I actually experimented with that with a few free playthroughs off stream.
True, but after you take the insignia key, you could still go back to the village, right?
Yeah.
Oh, but if you don't pick it up here, you can just
Yeah.
trigger the cutscene and keep going, yeah.
Yeah, then meth head chokes the shit out of me.
That's true, yeah. But then you'd have to go back to get it no matter what.
Yeah, exactly, in order to progress through the story. But if you don't take it, then you're free to explore most of the village, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, just keep
Leon,
this going.
I've been able to get some new
Oh,
info
something
that might help.
we should do
Apparently,
What's that?
as an
there's a
extra
religious
challenge
cult
here
involved.
is
They're called
after
the
Leon
Los
wakes up
Illuminados.
from
Los
falling
Illuminados.
asleep for 6 hours,
That's a
go back
mouthful.
across the lake
Anyway,
and
I had
then
an unexpected run-in with the
backtrack
big
that way
cheese of this
because
village.
every
But you're okay,
item
right?
box and everything gets
Yeah.
replenished.
But he
Really?
killed me, but he
Yep.
let me live.
That's pretty cool.
And he mentioned something
Yeah,
about
so
Or
I
yeah,
mean,
wait,
once
that's
you-
after he sleeps, and that's when, you know, the wolf cutscene kicks
whatever
in?
that means.
Correct.
Yeah.
So
Drink the
because
same
all the
blood.
item boxes in the village refresh after that, that means the
Anyway,
ones that
There are
you
more important things
encounter
inside
in the
your riddles
marsh
right now.
Yeah.
all
You're right.
respawn to.
Hurry and
Yeah,
find
the
that
only
church
problem
man.
is, though, is that you have to deal with the Plaga enemies as well, and also it's quite
True,
interesting,
yep.
but yeah. I mean, it's cool, but I don't really necessarily waste my time unless I want to kill every single enemy in the game, and it's really hard to do
Yeah.
that, especially on how much continuous backtracking you have to do.
Yeah, we might get close with this playthrough to killing everything, but which is like ends up being over 1,000 enemies.
Yeah.
And there are no enemies if you don't pick up the key? I actually don't know. I think there's still enemies.
There's no enemies near the chainsaw ganado. Like, the chainsaw ganado doesn't spawn and, like, no enemies are there. But after you get past and if you let go of the bar that's holding back the door, then you can go through that wave of enemies since they're in the village and stuff, and then that's it.
But
pretty
the
much.
key triggers the chainsaw ganado.
Which
didn't know
triggers
that.
the 3rd chapter. So, yeah.
Okay. I would have said, or I would have thought that the chainsaw ganado appeared anyway, but that's interesting.
Yeah. I thought he would too, though, but then I remember I just, like, casually went down and it was just...
Nothing there.
Yeah, pretty much. Halftime Lakers up good.
Did you go into the bathroom yet?
Yeah, I'm in there right now.
Yeah.
You know
When
what?
does the medium case appear?
It appears the medium case. I think it appears the 2nd chapter.
Yeah.
There's 4 cases. So the smaller medium one is after the 2nd chapter when you first meet the merchant. The second larger one is when you enter the castle, and then the large one is after before Luis's death.
dies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm really curious though about this section. Why isn't there a toilet anywhere around here? Like, do the villagers in this house like just take a shit in the urinal? I mean, the toilet paper's right there, but
That's true. There's only a urinal here, but then why is there toilet paper? I never thought about that.
yeah, it's interesting that they don't have a
We
toilet.
don't really see toilets in the game, except maybe on the island a little bit, but even then.
I mean, they probably go and take their shits in the forest or something like that.
Which is interesting, because Resident Evil games love their toilet areas.
This is a very wild topic to discuss.
I know, right? But it is nerve-wracking opening up that toilet door, the bathroom door.
Yeah, for sure.
And this is like basically, yeah, the only toilet in the entire game. Man, I love Mendez's house, because it's not even really stated that it's his house, you just kind of get the vibe that it is.
Yeah, he just chokes the shit out of you in that game. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. I'd use up your incendiary here, maybe, just to make more room.
I think I'm good.
Oh, or...
Oh
no,
shit, he ain't even dead yet.
Oh no. I hope he didn't have animation on it right there.
He's dead
I
now.
think he... Yeah. No, so he probably didn't.
Yeah.
No.
I'll probably use my incendiary grenade on like one of the larger parts of the Ganados in the 2nd part when we go back to the village or the...
Yeah, it's good to do mass damage.
Yeah, for sure. I just wish I had the sniper rifle because I probably could have went back, but I'll just get it later.
Bird nest up there.
Oh yeah. Get additional TMP ammo, which is something really nice to have. But once I get that upgraded section, I don't know what I'm actually gonna do with it though. Man, get your ass over here and not throw shit. And no, I'm gonna keep it actually for the other part.
Keep what?
The incendiary
yeah.
grenade.
Okay. Oh, the big group.
Yeah.
Yeah, there should be TMP on here. Yep.
Did I get that nest? I must have.
Yeah, you got both of them.
Okay, good.
Because there's only 2 here.
Yeah, it's really interesting now that you can use snake meat to actually... So I'm wondering though, does the merchant cook shit up for you just like the Duke?
That would be interesting.
Very.
Stream is lagging.
Yeah.
If you're
How bad is it right now?
pretty choppy right now.
Well, that shit
I'm
is not good.
refreshing.
I'll just
Yep,
pause
it
the
turned-
game. It's good?
Turned into a slideshow. Okay,
Yikes.
now it's fine.
Okay.
Sorry.
Good, good. Well, I
I
mean,
think you're out of it.
yeah, just expect that with this kind of PC I have, but I hope closing out either this year or whatever I can do just to get a better one eventually.
For sure. Yeah.
Do they? Oh, this is how they
Man,
show
I
up.
I will say I love how sparse and brown and just kind of like dead wood the village looks.
Yeah.
I really prefer it over the more like heavily forested, jungly like undergrowth kind of aesthetic that they're going for with the remake, but
Yeah.
because this dead wood like stick thin tree aesthetic in the fall is just so unique. I don't think I've ever seen it in any other game.
How much TMP ammo are they gonna give me here?
It is, yeah, they're giving you quite a bit. Which is interesting because on professional, ammo drops are supposed to be less common, but money drops are supposed to be more common, I think.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Now I'm getting a lot of eggs because the chickens are dropping this stuff, but yeah, interesting.
Incendiary. Have you taken a single hit in this yet?
I think I did. I don't even fucking know. Maybe this could have been my no damage challenge or something. I don't know. But I mean, shit. I guess I play RE4 that much. I'll probably look back at this and see if I did take a single hit. But either way, it's just that just goes to show that I'm trying my best for the no damage run. I still have to get through the island part though, but I got the village script done for it. I just need to get the footage and piece it all up together eventually. But yeah. I only took, by the way, in case anyone is actually like for spoilers, I only took damage once during the village section, and it was during the Del Lago fight. And then I pretty much went back to my save point and then killed him, like, no damage on the second attempt.
I forget, when he knocks you off the boat, you take damage.
Yeah.
But you can't ever die that way. Like, there's no death animation for it. It just gets you to, like, 1% health.
Yeah. 1%, yeah, if you're at, like, 1% health, it's pretty much almost guaranteed death unless you spam the shit out of X or
it makes
square.
it harder to do the QTE. Yep.
Yeah.
After how they didn't respect RE3 Remake for RE4 Remake, I think I'll pass. I don't know. I think they're at least doing quite a bit better with 4Make.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I can already tell that this team is a lot more faithful. They've even expressed it in interviews that, and plus they took the RE3 Remake criticism to heart, so I think they're now going to understand that, you know, if you're going to, like, revisit these classic games, don't fuck anything up. That's pretty much the advice that I would give them, and I think that's the stuff that's their mentality approaching remakes from now on, if they continue to do so. I think that has to be the mentality no matter what.
It's a shame that they ended up giving Remake 3 to M2 because they just didn't do it justice, but
yeah, I
at
agree.
least they learned their lesson.
Things on sale, stranger.
Personally, from how I played it, I don't think it was a bad game. It was just too short. A lot of shit was
way
cut.
too short. I mean, people could beat it in like 3 or 4 hours.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What are you buying? What are you selling? Ah. Is that all, stranger? Is that all? Ah. Ah. Thank you. What are you?
All right, now you can get the medium
Thank you.
attaché case, I think.
Yeah, and I'm getting the rifle and everything else. I might have to actually completely reorganize my case. Hold on a second. I have an idea here.
Have you ever watched... Sawyer asks, have you ever watched Biohazard 4 The Executor? I have. I don't know if Center has.
No, I haven't. I lied to someone on Twitter that I did watch it, but I didn't do it.
That's a good idea for like a Discord watch party.
Yeah, we could do that. We could do the CG movie since Death Island's coming out. 3D
Yeah.
Executor. I don't
That's
know
a
about
really
the
good
Anderson
idea.
movies,
Maybe
though.
we will try to do Discord watch parties for everything leading up to Death Island, like maybe once a week.
Yeah. I
Starting with-
actually have a website that can I can watch Degeneration, Damnation, and Vendetta for free. The only problem is that there's a watermark on top of the top right screen, but I don't even care about that shit as long as I can watch the movie.
Yeah,
I'm
I mean,
good.
I think I own them all on Vudu,
Oh, nice.
so I have that too.
Yeah.
Biohazard 40 Executor is kind of rough to watch, and it's only like 19 minutes long. And technically, it's not canon, but it is an interesting piece of RE media.
Yeah.
And I thought the medium case would be bigger. It's not that big.
No, definitely not.
Don't remember. I forgot how small it was.
Yeah.
Like, it only gave you one
It pretty much one down and
one
one
extra
side.
row and one extra column. That's it.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, actually, I'm gonna get the stock as well, so I need to give some room for that.
What are you buying?
Oh, the TMP stock.
Yeah. That shit
I would
did
actually
this.
reserve that for ammo at this point until you go to the castle.
Oh, I'm not worried about TMP ammo personally, but I mean, if you're talking about handgun ammo, then definitely I would be a little concerned about that, but
Yeah,
I mean,
because that handgun ammo becomes really valuable once you get the red 9.
yeah, for sure.
Which, doesn't he have the red 9 at this point, or no?
No, not until you get Ashley.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. When you come back through here.
That's when you unlock it, and then, yeah, then you can fight Luis Red 9 twins or something like that.
Do you buy the treasure maps or just leave those alone?
I leave them alone since I know where everything is now.
Right.
I only did that for my enjoyment.
Oh no, I love playing Tetris with this game. And when you come back at night, there's something else in there. I think it's just money, though.
Yeah. Did he drop anything? Nope.
Do you have a flash grenade for the crows? Actually, you probably should wait till you get to the bigger group.
Yeah, I got one. I got one. Plus, they give me a flash grenade back when I use it, so I'm happy about that.
You really don't lose anything.
Yeah, exactly. You just get money. I'm probably just gonna shoot every medallion just because I want to, but yeah. Let's see, what time is it right now, actually? 7:44, okay.
We could go up to...
Ashley's Point, and then I think I'm gonna call it a day.
We'll see. Maybe even just the Lago.
Yeah. Or just right after him, most likely.
Something like that, yeah, for his boss fight.
I'll just throw it.
Go up to one of the gravestones and read those.
Oh yeah,
Check
for sure.
Textile.
Yeah. What the fuck? Did that just trigger someone?
Did it? I can't hear the audio, so I don't know.
Yeah, I just shot the bell, but all of a sudden I heard Oh, it does
Oh,
trigger someone. What the fuck?
Yeah, if you shoot the bell, that triggers additional enemies.
I actually didn't know that. That's fucking cool.
So when you're done killing these guys, yeah, if you shoot it, they'll come back, I think, from behind you, where you are right now.
Oh, nice.
And I think you can do that pretty much infinitely.
That is weird. Twins must be buried under this grave. This insignia is a little different. Maybe they're different for all the graves.
I think that's what the twins are being referenced as in Remake 4.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and then there's twins here.
Yeah, the dead ringers.
Mm-hmm. And then there's that one right there.
Yeah.
And this is a bigger stone for the actual insignia, but yeah.
You shot the bell, it brings people in, yeah. Some people might not know that either.
Yeah, I didn't know that at all.
Yeah. Another cool little Easter egg.
I honestly could do like a 10 facts about RE4 that you didn't know, but who the fuck hasn't done those kind of videos?
I know. Blitz's video on that was really good.
Nice.
Hunnigan, it's Leon. The door's locked. I can't get in.
Didn't they teach you how to pick locks at the academy?
Yeah. There's some sort of indentation, like something might fit inside.
Well, there's no use standing around. Leon, you have to find some way or something to get inside.
How much more of this shit are you gonna give me, man? This is crazy. Wait. Oh, I fucked up. I should have just reloaded. Are you still there? Or did my stream bug out?
Oh, sorry, I was on mute. Oops.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering because I just heard nothing but silence. I was like, there's no way my stream bugged out. But,
No.
yeah.
Hold on. So what are you looking at on screen right now? The insignia puzzle?
Yeah. And I just
Okay,
got
I
out
wanted
of it.
Make sure there was no lag.
Alright. I am experiencing a tiny bit though, but it's not big enough for me to the point where I just want to can't exit the game. So yeah.
Yeah. I really hope they bring this puzzle back, but we haven't seen it. We
Yeah.
have seen the area kind of that it's supposed to be in. Like we've seen this general path, I think, in the remake.
Yeah.
It just looks a little more expansive.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna use my TNP for this. Since I'm low on handgun ammo. See if I can get one from this range.
Someone asks, what is your favorite Resident Evil weapon?
Leon Silver Ghost.
Yeah, that's a hard question.
I actually plan on buying the airsoft version of it when it comes out.
Broken Butterfly's way up there for me, though.
Yeah, also the RE5 Lightning Hawk was my baby in that game. Because I played so much of oh yeah, I want to get that last medallion, but I played so much of RE5 on my PS3 Infinite Ammo, and I just never switched any gun. I was constant Lightning Hawk, Lightning Hawk, Lightning Hawk. I didn't even use the Infinite Launcher. It was just all Lightning Hawk. Oh shit, now, ooh. Yeah, I just experienced a slideshow as well, so that was a little laggy.
I haven't seen that yet.
Well, you're about to.
Okay, now I see the slideshow, I think, a little bit.
Yeah. A little far behind, but, I mean, it is what it is.
Yep. 15 out of 15 wins. Hey, center and chat.
I saw an RE4 remake meme of this with the remake face model, and I actually think I do have it though, but I need to share it one day. But I mean, either way, I need to know who made it exactly. It probably was someone on like a Facebook community or something, but yeah.
Your favorite weapon is the Resident Evil 7 Albert 01 Samurai Edge. Yeah, that is a pretty cool weapon.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Big crow nest. What's your favorite Resident Evil boss fight? That's another tough one.
From the stuff that I've actually currently experienced is probably Krauser. But
Yeah.
I don't even know because personally I thought the RE8 boss fights were a little underwhelming. Lady D turning into a dragon was kind of weird. Heisenberg as just like this, you know, War of Tanks kind of thing was weird.
What about that
Moreau
huge
pretty much
ogre
being...
guy? Well, that was kind of a mini boss, but...
The U3 boss fight was also underrated if you don't use the RPG. It was pretty good. But,
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love the El Gigante fight. It's so iconic. It was such a good boss fight.
Yeah.
Someone super chatted. Thanks for a great news update and opinions. Keep being awesome, man.
Thank you very much for that. I really appreciate that. Do you know who did that exactly and how much?
Sorry. Hold on, let me check that. Rule time.
Oh shit, it's Rule. What's up, man? Thank you for tuning into the stream. I really appreciate that, and thank you very much.
What are you buying?
It's awesome that you showed up. But hold on a second. Oh shit. Sometimes in normal playthroughs I've accidentally sold my first aid sprays. Kind of rough that I did that a few times. But yeah.
Someone said RE boss fights have always been underwhelming. The mini bosses were always the strong suits. Interesting take.
That's actually not too bad. That's the really hot take, and it's, to an extent I actually do agree with that though, because
yeah,
the regenerator fights are pretty fucking good.
That and Dr. Salvador is so iconic.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's some iconic boss fights. Wesker in RE5 is super iconic and tough.
Yeah. When he's with Jill?
Sorry, what?
When he's with Jill?
No, sorry, actually at the end of the main campaign.
Oh yeah, okay, so when you're at around, like, when he can use, like, throw a missile at your ass or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh.
But, I don't know, RE4 had consistently good boss fights. Sadler just was kind of the least iconic.
Yeah.
But, like, there's no bad boss fights in RE4 either.
Yeah, I thought the Del Lago was actually a really unique one. Probably the most
yeah.
unique out of every single one of them, but yeah. I thought Krauser's was definitely my favorite. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Krauser's super tough to do on professional if you don't use the knife because of the time constraint.
Yeah, and
I actually might want to see you try that a couple times to beat him without the knife.
I might do it during this live. Oh, I've done it a lot. The only problem was that I didn't know about the knife strap when I was doing those kind of kills for Krauser.
Right. But
Yeah.
on New Game Professional, ammo only to beat the timer, it's kind of challenging.
Yeah, especially if you don't have a Magnum to back you up. Hold on a second, I can get this guy at a different angle. Come on. Damn, he fucking flew.
Someone said U3 was the hardest for me. Yeah, U3 is pretty tough.
Yeah, he is. If you don't have the RPG, he's fucking difficult.
Yeah, U3 is a damage sponge, and if you're fighting him on professional, the RPG doesn't even take him out in one hit.
Yeah, it's just one RPG hit and then a knife swing and then that's it.
Exactly, yeah.
So it's pretty difficult.
The only mini-boss that annoys the hell out of you is JJ. I mean, JJ has range, which sucks, but...
Yeah. The Garradors are really good, too. I feel like a lot of people are not talking about the Garradors when we're talking about, like, you know, side bosses and everything.
Yeah, the twin Garrador room is pretty tough. That's true. But no, the Garrador is actually a fairly unique enemy based on sound, which I like.
And same with the Verdugo, because if you don't have an RPG, it's most likely you're not killing him. Unless
It's very hard. I mean, you have to have a ton of ammo to sink into him.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, I would not be sad to see the El Garrador cage fight go away.
Yeah, the cage fight was
Remake.
fucking...
That was so annoying.
Yeah, it was. You had to, like, immediately you had to flash the enemies, and then you have to shoot the lock off, and then you can just run away, then you can just cheese the hell out of them.
Hope you can get out in time, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't even think stunning him in a way is actually even, like, useful, honestly, because it kind of kills your time to shoot that lock off as well, so...
True. Save Mangla. Have you heard about the world's mod, World S mod? Yes, we have.
Yeah,
I'm
we
gonna
have.
go check it out.
Yeah,
In
I
your
saw...
opinion...
What were you saying?
go ahead. No, go ahead.
Okay, so... I saw, like, a few, like, beta playthroughs of it with Bakpa Soup. That shit looked fucking amazing, the fact that someone was able to, like, rework areas and everything, so... It was really, really cool.
Yeah, Bakpa Soup does some good playthrough content.
Yeah.
His Rising of Evil playthrough was amazing. one of the best RE playthroughs or RE4 playthroughs I've ever seen.
Nice.
In your opinion, what is the worst Resident Evil game? That's such a hard and loaded question.
It is hard for me because I didn't play
Yeah.
games like Umbrella Corps, I didn't play games like Operation Raccoon City, but if I deadass had to pick one game that I just didn't like, it'd have to be Zero. I don't hate Billy or Rebecca, I love them. It's just they're in a bad game. Personally.
Yeah.
And also,
I think-
James Marcus, or the younger version of him summoning leeches by doing opera. What is that?
I think even out of the RE games I haven't played, I gotta say, Operation Raccoon City is the worst. I haven't played it. I gotta try it sometime. But just from what the game does is so insulting because you can actually kill off established characters. Like,
Yeah.
you can have a story choice in the game to kill off Claire.
And Leon?
So, I think so. It's just so insulting. It's worse even than Gaiden, in my book.
Yeah, that's kind of fucking crazy. Thank God it's non-canon though, but
Uh-huh.
shit.
If you didn't know, when you enter the twin guard door room, use an RPG in the middle between them and it instantly kills them.
It
Yeah,
actually
I mean,
okay.
I've-
So
I've seen
I
that
did
happen.
do that method. It automatically kills the one without the armor, but with the one with the armor is pretty much a one tap if with a powerful weapon. That's what it is.
Yeah. The problem is it's so hard to get that exact perfect spot. You're almost certainly going to waste your RPG and only kill one.
Yeah, and luckily they generated enough money to buy it that you can buy it back for the Verdugo. So
Exactly.
that's like the bonus of it.
I have tried the RPG, but it's hard to get it perfect. I
Yeah.
have seen it done where someone double tap both of them, but
I don't know if it's that you have to lean closer to the one with the full armor. I'm not sure. I try to just either do
yeah, I don't know. But basically, the blast has to hit their back.
Yeah.
So it's tricky.
Yeah, it's kind of like you have to shoot at the door, pretty much, I guess.
Right.
But it just depends, though. I think it's all about the angle aspect of it.
Yep. What's the most ridiculous rumor you guys have heard for RE4 Remake?
Krauser being cut.
Or no Island getting totally changed?
Yeah. I think we let those guys grab us by the balls a little too much because it was too crazy. And people were kind of running with it because on how bad it was about RE3 Remake stuff getting cut. And I'm just saying right now that they added those key things back, let's just let that shit go about RE3 Remake. Because I promise you, if you just give it to the dev teams, like, that will put extreme care into it, pretty much the Division 1 team, I'm sure they won't make that mistake again. I don't think they're doing it with 4. I'm fully confident in them. But let's say if they do it for something like 1 or 5 maybe, then I don't know.
Yeah.
But if they do remake 1 again, then I think they should keep that exact same treatment with 4, to be completely honest with you, because that's the one that started it. So that one should mean just as much as 4, personally.
I think the most ridiculous rumor for me was Luis turning into an enemy and chasing you throughout the castle.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. Oh, another ridiculous one that I didn't report on because it was too blasphemy to actually say it, but apparently someone came up with Lady D and Salazar siblings.
Yeah, siblings. I can see Lady D being a pitcher in the castle, but even that would be a kind of a weird retcon.
Yeah, exactly.
I've never seen the RPG used. I always sell the one you get for free. I mean, you're better off using it on Verdugo.
Yeah, Verdugo or Gyarados, because if you kill both of the Gyarados, you get enough money for you to buy another one.
Yeah, I just always found it so difficult to take both of them out with one RPG. I never even bother.
Yeah.
Or save it for Salazar, because Salazar takes up a ton of ammo.
Yeah, for sure.
If they redo 1 and make it third-person camera, it'll be less scary.
I
mean,
think,
technically,
yeah. But I think that
yeah.
for
Sorry, go ahead.
the base vanilla game, I think that should be the first game to have first and third. For like just straight up launch. I think it's got the perfect
technically-
atmosphere for first person.
It does. I don't know if that should be the only option,
No,
But
first and third definitely is a good thing, and then maybe as a DLC kind of thing for free, you could put it fixed camera or something like that. But you never know.
I mean, technically, the fixed camera angles are third person.
Yeah.
If you want to get technical. I mean, you can play the remake one scenario in first person. You just have to do it with Umbrella Chronicles.
Yeah.
And of course, you're stuck on rails. But I don't think I've ever asked you, Center. Have you played the Chronicles games?
No, I haven't. That's why I want Operation Javier remade.
I know they're so worth playing, especially Darkside Chronicles because of that.
Yeah.
The only thing that sucks is you either got to have a Wii or a PS3.
Ooh, that lag was bad. Luckily, I just fucking escaped. Did something bad happen?
I don't see anything bad happening yet.
Okay. Just wondering. You might see a lag spike again.
I think on professional, Del Lago takes 12 harpoons.
Oh, fuck! Damn it!
Now I see the lag.
Yeah. I almost beat him no damage, man, but then I accidentally tried to
you-
harpoon his ass, and then, yeah.
You hit a stump.
Yeah. That's pretty much what it was, sadly, but, hold on, let me heal. Jeez. That was the first time I took damage. Ah, shit, okay, I'll definitely get him at this part.
Yeah, I see you hit it now.
He's right here, isn't he? Yeah. It's probably the first one. Yep, I knew it.
Thing is, you can't wait. Can you heal during this fight? Can you pause and heal?
Yep, you can.
Yeah, okay. Thought
As long as you're not in a QTE, you can fully heal.
right. Wait, people said the island was going to be cut. Yeah, or like totally diminished.
Yeah.
Totally changed. People say a lot of things about the RE4 remake. Seems like not many is true. Yeah. RE1 and 0, I think, should be remade first and then Code Veronica.
That's an interesting take
Hot
because,
take, yeah.
yeah, that is a very interesting take. I mean, I personally want 0 because imagine an RE2 remake-like atmosphere, but with RE5 co-op abilities.
That would be perfect. And RE0 has some weird continuity problems that don't make sense with the rest of the series.
Exactly.
So it makes sense to smooth them out.
Yeah.
Taco Bell Chronicles. Do you guys know why Steam release of 4 Remake says March 23rd, but everywhere else it says the 24th? That's probably just a timing thing,
yeah.
like at midnight, like 11:59 on March 23rd.
Something like that, yeah, most likely.
Who do you guys think would win in a fight, Wesker or the Ustanok? Wesker.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Wesker's OP.
Usanok is fucking insane, though. He's actually one of the most underrated enemies, and I think he was a highlight of 6. If you play Jake's
That's
campaign,
true.
or Sherry's
just-
campaign.
Yeah, they just tried to go a little too hard with the Nemesis Pursuer stuff.
Yeah.
But he is an insane enemy.
Yeah, for sure.
You guys think there's going to be any spoilers in the trophy list for RE4 before it comes out?
100%.
I don't know.
I
Are
think
they
so.
going to release the trophy list soon?
They definitely could. Maybe if there's like a showcase or something, but I'm not sure. But yeah, it'll be interesting.
For RE4, they should do Operation Javier. And for RE5, they should do the Umbrella Chronicles thing with the Russian guy. I think you mean Sergei. Mm-hmm. Sergei. And the 2 tyrants and that Talos rocket thingy. So that scenario actually takes place way back in 2003. So that would actually be considerably before RE5.
And also
I guess
before
you're right,
Revelations
like-
and Lost in Nightmares.
Yeah, that's true. That I don't think though either scenario will actually get remade by Capcom, but you never know. I'm actually surprised like RE5 never got the Chronicles on Rails treatment.
Yeah.
Leon, it's been 6 hours since our last transmission. I was starting to get worried.
Don't you mean lonely?
Exactly, they can
Anyway,
fix the
I
plot
started
holes
to
with
feel
0.
dizzy, and then I guess
Yeah,
I must
for
have
sure.
lost consciousness.
Lost consciousness.
What do you guys think about the possibility
Maybe
of
there's some
RE5
connection to what the
remake? I
village
think
chief
it's still
was talking
unlikely,
about.
but
Can't say.
I
All right now.
I would just give it a few years before we actually. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. I might make a video talking about it in a few weeks, maybe something like that. But
yeah, I
give the
actually
fixed
agree.
camera game some love first before we even consider doing 5. But Capcom could do it because it's their most sold RE game, so you never know.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of people are really speculating that about an RE5 remake, because it prints the money, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I do think another video on like after Remake 4 about the future state of remakes, like talking about every possibility, is worthwhile.
Yeah,
I definitely watched the shit out of that video.
yeah.
Oh, so are we gonna stop it now that the Lago's done?
Yeah,
This
I'm
is actually
gonna
a pretty
stop.
good place to stop.
Yeah, for sure. And
And then
we'll
because we're gonna
continue
get
this.
into the night section of the game now.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna close out on the game though, and then we can have like a little quick 10-minute discussion with the chat, and then we'll close out the stream.
Yep, sounds good.
Yeah. So let's see. Let's back out of this now.
You're gonna have to ditch those 3 bullets, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Let's see. What can I do with this? Gotta get a song to kick in again or something.
I just thought of a great question too, but actually I'm gonna save it for this discussion here.
And what is that exactly?
Oh, actually, before I even bring that up, you can see if you're still in the game,
Want to get up to 10%
the
back
typewriters
in
say
points?
Amenhotep,
Just open the PC Optimum
which
app,
was
which loads your
the
offers, and
Egyptian
pay with no annual fee
pharaoh
PC
who was
MasterCard.
associated
Watch
with
the
things
free
like
stuff
burial
stack up.
rites in the
Get
afterlife.
up to 10%
Really?
back in points
Which
with
is really
combined
cool
PC
that
Optimum and PC
they thought to put
MasterCard.
that on the typewriter, which is associated with, you know,
That's
saving your life.
interesting. I can't believe I just played through a fucking YouTube ad. I hate these unskippable ads, man. It's annoying.
I know. I kind of want to start paying for YouTube Premium again, but I don't really want to give YouTube money, so
Yeah, exactly. But
it is what it is.
either way, I'm gonna go back to chat so I can read it. Close out of this basketball game real quick, even though I'm probably gonna watch the rest of it eventually.
Yeah, do what you need to do, and then I've got an interesting question.
Do you think Ashley will use weapons in the remake?
I think only in cutscenes, but she might. I
Yeah.
don't know. That'll be interesting.
I think Sadler was trying to like take control of the Plaga with her, like when she was like shaking and having that gun. I mean, you could clearly see that, but if they do go the route where she can use like blunt weapons like Moira in Revelations 2, then okay. But don't do it too much to the point where it's like you can ask for co-op personally. But yeah.
No, I still hope in Ashley's section, and it looks like we're getting like a really helpless Ashley, because that's really tense and terrifying.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah. Tomorrow's the month of RE4 Remake, so I gotta get a lot of shit done. I gotta get some challenges done. The no damage one I still need to continue. I don't know if I'm probably gonna live stream it on Twitch, the island section at least, but that's pretty much it. No bullies in RE5 no more. I mean, let's just save one for Chris, at least if they remake it. I mean, that's probably the
that
most
has to
iconic
be.
part. Yes, that's
That would be
probably
in the game.
exactly.
Especially the reference they made to it in Village, like
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then again, the
Anyway.
remakes can be their own timeline, so it's like, I don't know. So, yeah.
So my question was actually, how would you feel about an Ethan must die style of mode in 4Make, like a Leon must die?
That'd be interesting.
It would be
I
interesting.
would like it. Yeah.
I like those super hard modes.
Yeah, for sure. I think that would be really interesting to see. But I don't know if they will go down that route for 4. I mean,
Probably not.
yeah,
but-
probably not. It's cool to think of. It's cool to
Right.
think of, but the possibility
Yeah,
of
sure.
that is very slim to none. It's kind of like Operation Javier. It's really cool to discuss, and I honestly think it should be something Capcom should at least consider remaking.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, there's a lot of things they should do, but
yeah, but they won't do it. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna do Operation Javier, sadly. So We'll see.
No.
But then again, a lot of people were wondering that if Operation Javier was gonna have like these kind of flashbacks, very similar to RE5 with Lost in Nightmares. Maybe it could be good enough of a tease for a DLC, just like how Lost in Nightmares was, because it came out a year later. So you never know. You never know.
4chan and Reddit are your best friends, guys? I don't think so
Oof.
anymore.
Not anymore, man. Not with how many users there are.
They burned us with the fake leaks.
Yeah. I mean, you're gonna see them with. You already saw them with RE9,
Yeah.
and they were pretty much already faked because. I don't mean to sound selfish, but I'm gonna say this all the time. I definitely did my best to debunk them, and I think I did. I mean, if you guys want to watch that video about the RE9 leaks, it's like 6 months or 5 months ago. If you want to watch that, it's got like some weird ass Wendigo in the thumbnail. But yeah, the 9 leaks will be hitting like crack in the 80s after this game comes out. You might even want to see some other stuff happening as well. It's just, I don't know.
RE9 leaks and Remake 5 speculation are gonna hit hard and fast.
And Code Veronica as well. Because Code Veronica fans will want to come up with that shit, and yeah. So at this point, if there are any leaks that come out on Reddit and 4chan, I'm just gonna... I would want to make fun of them, but I don't want to give them the platform, because that's what they want, you know?
Hold on, this question's interesting. Do you guys think RE4 Remake might be the last time we hear DC Dickless as Wesker? I mean, first of all, DC Douglas definitely is not voicing Wesker in RE4. I think he burned that bridge.
Yeah, I think, yeah, and there's no confirmation about him being the voice, and
No,
since we haven't
Capcom's
seen
not-
him. Yeah.
Capcom's not going to probably do business with him again.
Yeah, because we
Um,
know what's going on with... That was or is going on with him right now. I'm not going to say anything,
In
but
the
we know.
original game, anyway, it was Robert Waugh, excuse me,
Yeah,
who voiced him.
yeah,
Underrated voice work, but
Very.
he was never brought back.
yeah.
Yeah, I think DC Douglas only did Wesker in 5.
Yeah, and...
Maybe he did Umbrella Chronicles too.
Yeah, I think that was
No, I
pretty
don't.
much
I
it.
actually don't remember.
Yeah, all I know is
No,
5.
But
That's
yeah,
all
like
I
I
know
said,
of.
he burned that bridge. That he's not coming back.
Yeah, pretty much. But I can't imagine what RE9 will be like, but I'm excited to see. That's what I love about Resident Evil 9 is because with the Winters family story being done, we don't know what Resident Evil 9 will be about. We don't know if it's going to be something new. We don't know if it's going to be about the BSAA going at like the fall of it. It's
Could be
just
anything.
it could really be anything, and with no leaks coming out about it, I'm glad because I want to be surprised when I see that reveal trailer. I want to genuinely be surprised, you know?
Yep.
So
I don't even think we're gonna see anything about it this year. I think maybe next year or
Mhm.
at the end of this year at the earliest we'll hear something concrete. But
yeah,
because I think it's a 2025 release anyway.
yeah, I think so too. And then maybe on the 30th anniversary, or maybe it could be 2026. You never know. Capcom could take their sweet time with it for the 30th anniversary. So
Who knows? you
Yeah.
know? I think the veterans need a harder mode. If you're talking about Remake 4, I agree. There needs to be something above professional.
I
There
agree
needs
too
to be
because
a nightmare
professional,
mode.
yeah, professional for the original RE4 is my normal mode at this point.
Seriously, yeah, we need like a Village of Shadows type mode.
Something like that, definitely. Personally,
Where
if I
there's just,
think
like,
RE5 remake gets a remake before
Colmillos and
Code Veronica,
Garadors coming at you like in the very beginning or some shit.
yeah, Rule, I agree with you. If 5 does get a remake before Code Veronica, then everyone's gonna be starting some dialogues and shit. So
Yeah, there's gonna be some riots.
yeah, I mean, some people will be so excited for it, but I'm telling you, man, there's way more RE games that deserve that treatment and needs that treatment more than 5.
Yeah.
I mean, I think 5 still holds up extremely well to this day.
You could-
So
Yeah, I mean, you could argue 5 never needs to be remade.
yeah,
Or at most, it needs like some sort of 4K remaster, but that's it.
yeah. Thank you, Martin, for
Um,
subscribing. I really appreciate that, and I'm glad that you enjoy my videos. That really means a lot. Actually, I don't mean. Hold on a second. I gotta check something
Sorry,
quick.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Just gotta check something. I'm not too sure if we're gonna hit it today though, but to enter March 1st, I wanted to hit 4,500 subs, and we're 20 off exactly. But if you guys do want to subscribe, if you haven't already, then feel free to do that. I would really appreciate that. But
I was gonna say, I can't wait to see you get to like 10K subs, honestly.
I know, I feel like I deserve it though, but I still gotta continue to work my ass off for this though, so I think the remake will get me over that hump. I think I'm confident enough to say that I think I'll get 5K before the game comes out, especially with the challenge vids and the news and everything, so I got time, but I gotta make it work, so we'll definitely get there.
I want to address something else real time. Said, do you think Claire might get a cameo in some sort of flashback? So I actually hope not. Claire just has nothing to do with RE4. I thought that was one of the weirder rumors too.
Yeah,
So
there was a rumor that Claire was taking over Hunnigan's spot as well. That would have been
so weird.
Yeah, and then her making a cameo to tease Infinite Darkness. It wouldn't make sense because Degeneration takes place before Infinite Darkness, I think. So, if anything, it would tease Degeneration, doesn't it?
Infinite Darkness takes place after Degeneration.
Yeah, exactly. So it would be more of a teaser to Degeneration than Infinite Darkness.
Right.
Yeah. Yep. So I don't know. I don't really see a reason for Claire to be in this game unless they somehow, someway added her into Mercenaries just for the fuck of it. But you never know.
Someone also asked, "Do you think Albert Wesker will be a boss in the remake?" I don't think that's necessary.
Me neither. I don't think so.
I don't know how you work him in as some sort of like bonus or secret boss.
Yeah, especially after seeing all of the third trailers, we got like, you displayed that list in our previous podcast talking about what's it called? The unlisted the enemies that we didn't see in the trailers, like the U3, the fully armored Garrador, Wesker. Yeah, I mean, I just don't really see Wesker. I think I'd rather have him be, behind the scenes in separate ways instead of just showing up to kick Leon's ass. Yeah, exactly. So.
Yep, agreed.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys got?
I would like to see Billy come back in some form like RE Revelations through RE9, but that's very, very unlikely. The only reason why I think that is unlikely because he's gotten really fucking old. I don't know if a lot of fans that dispersed away from the RE community might not remember him, but they could because they probably know about Zero. And also Billy's situation is if he does get found by the government, then they could probably kill him, or unless they create a story for Billy for him to try and clear his name. Yeah.
Also, I mean, there's the rumor that he turned into Nemesis.
Yeah, I don't think that's...
That would be such a gut punch if that was revealed to be true. Like, he turned into Nemesis, end of story.
Yeah. And
it'd be man.
We still don't even know who exactly Nemesis was. Apparently he was like some sort of boxer or something like that, but I don't know.
He was some sort of test subject, but we don't know,
Yeah, so that would be interesting. Billy's probably dead. I mean, he could be, but then again, he could be alive. You never know. He's definitely off the grid. I know that for a fact. But if you were to come back, then I would like to see Rebecca and see that reunion happen, though. But it would be so long. It would be so long compared to 98 to 2015 now. That it'd be a really long time. I unfortunately think he's on that island of one-off characters with Carlos and Ashley. I don't count her appearance in Infinite Darkness. It was just a fucking picture, okay? But
oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but
I was hoping she would come back in Infinite Darkness. That was such a disappointment. I was like, no, that's all we get.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to see that too, but
like have her reunite with Leon and have them chat. But...
Any thoughts on if you think Luis is testing RE9 for a possible AI partner or co-op gameplay? Yes, I 100% think so. I think there is a chance that RE9 could be co-op, and then you never know if they do remake 5. Then
or 5
whatever the case may be. 5 secretly. You never know, but
stages of development could be.
Yeah, but I think of the situation with the characters and their age and the year. I think it would be best to do co-op, and I mean I think you can implement co-op horror and action together, so it can work. It's just
possible.
Yeah, but if I actually wanted to ask you this question, War. Who do you think should be in RE9? Like if you had to pick a multitude of characters, or just one singular character.
It's gotta easily be Jill.
Yeah.
Close second would be Ada, because I really think Ada needs her own game.
Yes.
It's a tough call between Jill and Ada, but probably Jill first.
Yeah. Due to her having that status of being one of the main 4. Well,
the only character better than those two who should be in every game, 9, 10, 11, and 12, is Chris, of course.
Yeah. Fuck. Whatever. But for me, for my list, I want Jill to be like the main star, focused on her, since the lack of her was really, really bad. Good thing that Death Island is bringing her back, but I hope that she does have her moments in Death Island where She's like, that's the same old badass. She saves Chris a few times, interacts with Leon. There's a chance there's a chance that history can be made with Leon and Jill interacting in a CG movie. So
damn, can you imagine if they get their own scene like Chris and Leon did in Vendetta, some John Wick gun fu scene?
That'd be some crazy shit.
Of them saving each other's asses.
You know what's funny though is that a lot of people really are very critical about the CG movies. I don't even care about it. I just want to see the characters just kick some ass in the movies. That's all I care about.
With each other, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
all we need to see. Like, they're not ever going to be Oscar winners or anything.
Yeah, and then for potential either co-op spots, I think the main 3 that I want in RE9, since one of them is pretty much automatic, since he's going to be involved in no matter what happens, it would be Jill, Claire, and Chris, and Revelations 3 would be Rebecca, Leon, and Ada.
Yeah.
That's my personal list of what I would want, but do I think it's going to happen? There's a chance, obviously, but I don't think it will happen.
What else we got here? Billy had to leave town, remember, he's considered a murderer.
Yeah,
we don't know what happened to him. There's some interesting lore theory videos out there about him. Like, he could have just been killed trying to leave the city, too.
Yeah, and
unfortunately.
Yeah, he had to leave the city as well, but talking about Carlos, like he vanished. Yeah, didn't he get like some sort of plastic surgery after RE3 or something?
Carlos? I have not heard that. Is that
apparently that was a theory, or apparently it's in lore or something though? But yeah, Carlos vanished as well. He's probably in like South America or something. But
interesting.
Yeah, nothing really necessarily happened in the.
Joe Nowak. I wouldn't mind another co-op game. RE5 had some scary parts. Remember the mines?
Where you had to carry the lamp.
I didn't even find that too scary.
I didn't.
I mean,
no, me neither.
The only kind of scary thing is fighting the
Reapers.
Reapers, yes. Yeah. Thank you. But that's only tense because they're a one-hit kill.
Yeah, exactly. And I think the mine section. I feel like if there was a chainsaw Magini or 2, then yeah, that definitely can be scary, especially if one's gonna have to constantly hold a lamp in order for you to kill him alone. But
true, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that was really scary.
Yeah, I mean, if RE5 does get remade, people are gonna want quite a bit more horror and creepy atmosphere.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
So, yeah, I think that's everything because I think I'm gonna close out the stream now.
Yep, I think that is gonna be everything. It's getting late for me too.
Yeah.
But we will try to return with this.
Yeah, for sure.
As soon as we can. I don't know, maybe Saturday because I should be free then, or Friday.
Yeah, so
as well.
I want to give a shout out to Rule Time, War on Horror, David, and I think there was another person that donated some money as well that I can't remember who it was, but thank you guys for the donations. I appreciate that. Everyone that joined in, that dropped the like, that hit the like button and subscribe. I appreciate that. Chatting with us, I appreciate it. War, thank you for joining with me.
Absolutely, this is a blast. Even though I can't hear the game audio, I know it like the back of my hand anyway. But
yeah.
Still some good commentary, so we will keep doing this up until close to Remake 4. We're definitely, I mean, we're going to try to finish this before Remake 4 comes out is kind of the whole point. But
yeah, exactly. But yeah, I think the Ouroboros boss fight in RE5 would actually be pretty cool, though. Hopefully it's just not like, too... I wouldn't even say it is supposed to be crazy, though, so yeah, I actually retract that statement. But thank you guys for showing up once again, and I'm going to close out. Any final thoughts, War?
No, other than we'll try to be back sometime once again this week for another hour and a half to 2 hours, and then look forward to maybe in the future an RE5 playthrough this summer.
Yeah, most likely.
That a little bit.
Yeah,
because that'll be the perfect time after the Remake 4 hype to get back into that.
Yeah, exactly. So thank you guys for showing up again. Thank you for chatting, everything. Be sure to hit that like button for the stream. Be sure to hit that subscribe button as well to help us get 5K before the release of the RE4 remake. I hope everyone has themselves a good day, good night, and a good sleep, and I'll catch you guys in either my next video or my next stream, and peace out, and much love.
Peace.